If you're tired of missing out on profits, then this video is for you, because I want to show you a simple and very effective strategy to rake in profits trading on Apex Omni. I will actually show you two strategies, and one is exclusive to Apex Pro. There is also a $10 bonus if you register with the link in the description, and a $100 bonus when you achieve a trade volume of $10 million. Apex is a decentralized exchange. No KYC is required. Just connect your wallets and trade. I'll leave the links and the terms in the description. There are three types of markets. One is the uptrending market, and it goes like this. The second is the downtrending market, and it goes like this. And the third is the ranging market, and it goes like this. This strategy involves spotting when the current market is changing to either an uptrend or a downtrend, then looking for an entry and taking the trade. So for this uptrending market, I'm looking for when the market does this and this, then continues this way. So for this, once it does breaks this point, this is what we'll call break of structure. So it broke this point as well as broke this point. Then when it comes back to around this point, this will be my entry to take it down. The same for the downtrending market. If it does this, then we'll call this point. When it crosses this point here, we'll call it break of structure. And when it comes down to this point, this will be my entry for it to go up this way. Then for a ranging market, if the trend is turning bullish, it's meant to come down this way to sweep all this liquidity here, then go up, does this, comes back this way, and moves up this way. So this will also be my entry to take this up. Let's look at this on Apex Pro. This is BTC USDT on the 15 minutes time frame. So now this market is trending downwards, and at this point it starts changing. It made this low here, clearing out all the liquidity here. Then what happened? It goes up this way, comes back. It hasn't broken structure here. Then it broke structure here with this movement. It broke structure here and here. Then it means that when it's coming back, we'll take this particular point here, draw it this way. This is our entry to take it all this way. We can put our stop loss here or here and just target at least a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. By the time it's here, clearing this last liquidity here, we should be out of the market, and don't worry about what it does after this. If I go further down the chart, this might be an entry because this market is trending this way. Even though it is not steep, then it clears out all the liquidity here. Then what happened is changes when it came down here and broke this structure. After breaking structure, it came back, not all the way, but it came back to this particular point, and this could be our entry to take it all the way down this way. So it's simply this. The market is either ranging or trending, then it changes direction, breaks structure, gives us an entry, we enter and we exit with at least a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. If you want to get more information on how to take this trade, then just join my Signal channel. It's for free now on Telegram. I will hold classes, trading classes every Monday. Now, I'm doing this on Apex Trade, and the second strategy is built into the Apex Pro trading platform. So let's learn more about Apex platform. So if I go to the website, this is it, and scroll down, they have over 69 million in open interest, total trade of 61 million, and trading volume of $57.28 billion so far. So Apex is a decentralized trading platform. It practically allows you to trade while holding your money. You're not depositing your money into the platform, rather your crypto is in your custody while trading. So I don't need KYC here. just with your wallet address, you can start trading on Apex Omni. So if you want that anonymity and you want that security of your fund, you can choose to go with Apex Trading. So if I go down further, you see that they have more than one protocol. We have the Apex Omni, have the Apex Pro, you have the Apex Staking. This is where you can stake your Apex coin to earn staking reward. Then you have Apex SLP. This is where you can provide liquidity to also earn liquidity reward. I'll have the Apex bot on Telegram. You can go ahead and read about their tokenomics. The Apex token grants you governance rights, and Banana, a trade to earn reward token on Apex Pro. So you can buy the token on Camelot, Bybit, Mexi. You can provide liquidity on Camelot and Elixir. These are their partners and investors. Now, let's look at Apex Pro and Apex Omni and understand the differences. So the one I used earlier to explain so far is the Apex Pro. And one similarity between these two is that it has both mainnet and testnet. This is similar to your demo trading account and your main account. So if you want to test out a platform with fake token, you can just go to the testnet and try it out and see how it works. You're not risking anything. Now, for the Apex Pro, if you go to this section, you can see that they have a number of coins: Ethereum, BNB, Polygon, Arbitrum, and all this. While the Apex Omni currently only have Arbitrum, BNB, and Ethereum. But the thing is this: Apex Omni have up to 100x leverage, while the Apex Pro has only up to 30x leverage. And another difference is that on Apex Pro, you can do both contract and grid trading, which I will explain really soon. You have a leaderboard, and this way you can do your staking, your liquidity provision, and all the stuff. And on Apex Omni, you have the vault. The vault is actually coming soon. The vault is more like the social trading or the copy trading part of the Apex ecosystem, where you can just see a profitable trader and probably copy their trade. Now, the second strategy I want to talk about is the grid trading bots. How do you set up the grid trading bots? So I'm going to go straight to Apex Pro and click on grid bots. Mind you guys, I'll leave all this in the description box below. So here, let me show you how this works, right? For grid trading bots, you can select any market you want. We are still on the BTC USDT. You want to select an upper limit and a lower limit. So to do this, you can click on the daily time frame. So I'm going to just expand this so I have a better view. So this is BTC, right? On the daily time frame. Now, we can see that BTC has been ranging between here like this. All right. If we set up a grid trading bot, we can just make money off of what BTC is doing here on autopilot. We just set it up and leave it. So we can draw the upper limit and the lower limit here. I'm going to mark out here from this button. I'll call this the lower limit. So this is 56,800. I can call this the upper limit here, which is 74,500, right? So I now have this information. I can go ahead and set up my bots. So first off, guys, you have to connect your wallet. Let me go ahead and connect my wallet again. So MetaMask, of course, you can have your fund on any of this chain of Ethereum, BNB, Polygon, Arbitrum, and the rest. Just connect your MetaMask wallet. You can use any of these chains that is provided here. Now, I'm going to go here to trade and select grid bots. Okay, so for these bots, the lower limit I have calculated is 56803. I can leave it as 56800. Then the upper limit is 74,500. Now, what is the number of grid I want? I have 2 to 100. You can enter whichever number you want, and this is what happens. We have 3 modes here. We have long, short, and neutral. If you go long, what happens is that as the market drops, it will buy along this grid that we have programmed. It will buy as it goes up according to the grid profit here. Once it makes 6 to 7.79% profit, it sells. That is what happens. Then we'll have arithmetic here. We'll have arithmetic and geometric. Geometric kind of spreads it out. Then we'll have shorts. If you want to trade only shorts, as the market goes up, it buys. When the market starts coming down, it sells as soon as it makes 6.74% profit. Then we'll have neutral. Neutral does both of them. So I'm going to leave this in neutral for the rest of this. So we have neutral, we have geometric. Now look at this, guys. We can increase the number of the grid. If we make the grid 40, you can see there are multiple of them. We'll take more frequent trades. But what happens is this, we're going to need more money for this. So it's suggesting we have at least $1,032 for this trade. If you reduce your grid to say 20, what happens is that it gives you fewer grid lines and your profit margin is increased. So it takes fewer trades, but each trade will give you more profits. I would suggest if you have a lot more money, you should use more grids. So take more frequent trades. So even when the market is not moving that much, you're still making profits. But if you don't have that amount of money, you can use much fewer grid. So if I go ahead, what I have here is $320 in this account. I can add more money to it by clicking on this plus sign here. And I want to make it up to this amount here, this suggested $15. I'm going to click on this plus here, and you can deposit from any of this network, Ethereum, BNB, and Arbitrum. I noticed that depositing through BNB is much cheaper, but I have some money on Arbitrum, so I'm going to use the Arbitrum network and switch to it and go ahead and deposit, say, another $300. Now you may say that I said I'm trading in non-custodial way. Why am I making deposits? Well, the deposit is into a smart contract and not really in the custody of anyone per se. So now I can go ahead and increase my invested margin to say 520. I can also increase or reduce my leverage. If I reduce my leverage, the more margin I will need and the less risk I'm taking. If I increase my leverage, the lower the margin I will need, but the more risk I'm going to take. This will start trading immediately I click on create. But we should also check out for this. We have estimated liquidation price for long. That is when Bitcoin drops to $52,000. And for short, it's $78,000. But along the way, you should be making profits. So what this is saying that if this coin just drops straight without making any move to $52,300, then I'll lose my money. But before it gets there, you should make profits along the way. That as it makes that profits, the estimated liquidation price will keep on expanding as this goes on. So if this checks out for me, I can go ahead and click on create. And if you go down here, you will see my grid bot is created. You can now come here once in a while to check out the profits that you're raking in from here. What you can do again is to use the test nets to actually try this out before using your real money to try it out. And remember guys, when you register, you get some bonuses using the link in the description box.